temporary racing license. Good morning, everybody. It's your good buddy 650 Eve here. I made it to Blackhawk Farms Raceway near Chicago, and this is going to be my first track day here at this particular location. Hey, what's up, Sean? Woo! You're excited?
Yeah, it's going to be crazy, extremely hot. I mean, got my lovely wife,
the better half,
all my friends here. Everything in the world is going just how it should.
Nice. Well, we're going to make sure we keep it that way.
Yes, and you're going to love this track, man. Look at that track.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
You can go anywhere you want to go.
Thank you. So the riders meeting, mandatory riders meeting is about to start. We're going to see what they have to say here. Every track does their riders meeting a little different. So lots of people turned out here. It's going to be fantastic weather. That is, if you like it super hot.
Make sure we're tight and right. No crossing the cones going onto the track. Big safety issue. So it's a zero tolerance rule. Do not cross those cones. Yeah. Same with the exit. As we're getting off of the track, make sure we're committing. Commit at the silo. Make sure you get a hand up. Turn 6. Make sure that you are committing when your hand is up, tight and right, all the way around, and exit tight and right. Does that make sense to everybody? Anyone have any questions about that?
It's my first time riding at Blackhawk Farms Raceway in the intermediate group. I'm going to be following one of my good buddies, and he's on a brand new Honda CBR 1000 RRSP. He's one of the control riders, and bless his soul for allowing me to tag along. Whew. Because you guys know how I am with new tracks. It takes me a long time to get ready. Here we are, Blackhawk Farms. I watch YouTube videos on this track. The track looks very technical. Wow, I like that turn. That one's a little, oh boy, a lot of brake on that one. Jeez, gosh, this is unique. Whoa, sheesh, what the hell? Okie dokie. This may not go on my list of favorite tracks. We'll see how I feel about it at the end of the day. If I need to apply brakes on a track, sheesh. Hey, give me some time, man.
All right, let's go over here. We're going to see what's going on with my bike.
I smell racing fuel.
Yeah, he runs MR12. That's about, I don't know if I'm supposed to disclose the numbers, but let's just say it might be more than 140 horsepower 600.
Wow.
I'm sponsored by Feral Performance, his company.
Yep.
And he wants to see me win. Yeah, we're both on track for him to be the #1 expert and me to be the #1 amateur. We would love to have like a 2-bike Feral Performance #1 plate.
Oh, look at the love.
So
I love it.
getting my bike ready to ride and go fast and win. What he's done so far is he changed the ergonomics on my hand controls a bit to get like the angle matched up on both of them. He moved my clutch lever up to give me more efficiency because it was too low. I was grabbing like here.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to grab here to get more leverage, and then just kind of change the angle and everything. Checked all my bolts, and then he went through my suspension to make sure that like my preload and dampening, everything was matched and working, and my torque seals and and so on. I don't know what he's doing now. What are you doing now?
Top secret stuff.
Okay.
So, we're measuring every little thing on his bike so that we know where his baseline is. Measuring the length of the spring, measuring the length of the shock, writing gearing numbers down, writing our suspension settings down. That way when we make a change, we know where it was to begin with. And see where the bike is overall. So, and then as we work with it all weekend, we're gonna know, where we started and where we end up.
Yeah.
We gotta know. A lot of people don't write down these numbers, because they don't know what to write down. So that's part of it. So Sean, kind of new to the game here, but this is what you do. You want to figure out every little thing about your bike. That's how you can help yourself go a little bit faster.
Nice.
Yeah, so the idea is that after he gets the bike to a good baseline, then I can go and ride. I can be like, dude, this is what I feel, and he can translate rider speak into crew chief mechanic speak to make the bike do what I want it to do.
Awesome.
Like if I'm coming in the corner, I'm like, all right, Jason, when I'm on the brakes on the way in, I feel like it's pushing. Then he'll know what to do to make a change. Or if I'm like, on the way out, my back end is slipping more than I'm used to, or I'm pushing one way, or I'm going whatever, then he can change the bike. He can change like a millimeter of height in the front, can change the turn in or ride height in the rear, or like a million variables. So he just takes what I say and puts it into action so that I can go as fast as possible on it.
Wow. Very cool, man.
So even though it's a track day, it is a track day and we're not like going fast around other people, but we're testing.
Yeah.
Like we're making sure the bike is ready for me to win every race that I enter tomorrow.
Nice.
So she might not look the best right now.
I think she looks good. She's in '96.
Underneath the Dustin Apgar donated these plastics to me because I crashed several times this year. And after I had a really fast crash at Road America, I lost my brakes at Road America on the way into turn 1. So when my data said I was going like 152, I grabbed brakes and I was like, oh Lord, this is the end.
Yeah.
And somehow I got my downshifts down, used my rear brake, made it. We have a video on Road Racing TV on Facebook of it happening. But somehow the bike barely got screwed up and I barely got screwed up. We just needed all new plastic. So Dustin Apgar, the Gilly man, he's the guy with the helmet drag videos. He donated these to me.
Very cool, man.
Yeah, very, very cool. Takes a lot. It takes a village to run a racer.
Oh, hell yeah. I see that.
Yeah. And we put all kinds of fancy new stuff on for this weekend. Like we put a new fairing stay-in made by Tightails. This is some DEI heat material, and there's a little secret. If you peek under here, you can see this little flash of gold. This is some DEI material as well that helps keep the air going into the bike cooler.
Okay.
So, and then we put a new tail on. We have an R1 tail with a Tightails Superbike subframe. We put a new quick shift setup on, and we just did everything possible to give me the best advantage I can have. It's a basic motor.
Yeah.
It's not like his 140 whatever. This is probably like a 110 horsepower motor at the most. But I focus on the suspension and the brakes. That's where I spend my time and money rather than on motor.
Nice.
That's what wins a race. The brakes and the suspension. I race against 1,000cc bikes, so if I were to like spend hundreds and hundreds or thousands of dollars and get my bike to like 125 horsepower, for instance, I'm still racing against brand new R1s. I race against an R1M. That guy, I mean, you have one. What's the horsepower on that thing?
About 180.
Yeah, so I'm not going to win with horsepower. There's no way. So I have to win by going deeper on the brakes and faster in the corners.
Yeah, I see that so much when I'm on the track. People just come around me on the corners and they brake later than me, and it kills me all the time.
Yeah.
So it was a very, very hot day here at Blackhawk Farms Raceway. Oh, but we completed our track day. It's all done in the books. I only rode a few times out here today. The temperature was over 100 degrees, and on the track, it felt like more like 120 degrees. But nonetheless, I had a good time. I learned a lot from my good buddy Sean Kingsbury. Make sure you check out his Facebook page, Road Racing TV. It's awesome. He's a great rider. But this is just a few of the bikes that we had on here today. A beautifully wrapped Yamaha R1 next to its sister bike, the R6. Both of these bikes look amazing. They're done up really nicely. But everybody's like, everybody's really beaten, exhausted from this crazy heat. The last time I rode at a track in these conditions was at Roebling Road Raceway for the Nate Kern Double R Fest a few years ago. But everybody's got their bikes torn down, getting them ready for tomorrow. So you know I had to come over here and check out this beautiful Porsche Cayenne. Nicely done up, black, Cayenne GTS. My type of vehicle indeed. Gorgeous. So I'm not the only one that tows bikes and trailers around with a crazy Range Rover or crazy sport vehicle. It's got the Brembo brakes. Super nice. It's got Alcantara in the inside. I'm not going to get all in the man's vehicle, but the seats have Alcantara on them. It's a great tow vehicle and a beautiful trailer that he has too. Thanks, Sean. All right. So I'm in the learning curves class here to get my racing license. We've been in the classroom all morning and now we're about to take it to the track. Here at Blackhawk Farms, my good buddy Sean's here with his lovely wife and some other friends. And hopefully this turns out well and I end up with my racing license and I can do this more often and get into some competitive racing. And these are all the guys that I've been in the class with today.
Remember, 2 laps behind your instructor, then they'll wave you by.
Okay.
Also, they're going to have yellow flags out at the corner stations so you see where they are.
Okay. Here we go. You know, the instruction that they gave us in the classroom setting was amazing. And I've been riding on the track for over 7 years now and didn't know a lot of that information. So it was very useful. And it's also very hot today. Alright, so that was my first time around here today as a participant of the Learning Curves organization. Yeah. I did good, I think. Still got some learning to do. New track to me. Well, talk about an agricultural experience. They just fished someone's bike out from the woods there, and needless to say, it has seen better days. Jeez. That is definitely not how I want my R1M or any of my bikes to end up. Very unfortunate situation. The rider is completely fine. He walked away without a scratch, and the racing continues. Well, they didn't allow me to film anything from the school that I attended today or any of my track footage because GoPros were not allowed on the track here at Blackhawk Farms, but I did complete the Learning Curves Motorcycle Racing Academy, and I have my temporary racing license. The official license will be mailed to me, and I'm extremely happy about that. I want to give a huge, super thanks to my good buddy Rick from the Learning Curves Racing Clinics. He's an awesome individual. Thank you a lot for sponsoring my day here at Blackhawk Farms Raceway. This is a nice track. Yeah, I can see myself returning here. I mean, the people are really nice. The food's great. They have a freaking cafe or a deli or something on the premises, and lunch was always really great. But yeah, this is my Ninja H2 pit bike. I know a lot of people use Groms as their pit bike, but I like to use the Ninja H2. Yeah, there's an awesome clip of my good buddy Sean Kingsbury. Special thanks to him too, and Road Racing TV for also sponsoring my trip out here. But my good buddy Sean did a nice clip of him ripping down the front straight on the Ninja H2. That throttle just like not wanting to behave. Well, from the sounds of it, you had a great time out there.
I mean, I tried to see what it could do. I tried to see if I could get to 150 here. I don't know. Indicated it said I did, but I don't know the truth.
Right.
I need some GPS to check that out.
Yeah.
I managed to do a wheelie in first, second, third, and fourth coming down here.
Of course. Yep,
So
we'll do that.
And it stands it up like it's a long wheelbase. So it stands her up like real slow, and then it's like, hello.
Yeah. Did you use the auto blipper and the quick shift?
I did. Once I figured out that it had it, I was like, oh man. Yeah.
I heard you auto blipping and quick shift, and it sound when it pops, it just, the whole place just bellows. Yeah, that was amazing. So I'm gonna get packed up here. Tomorrow is my very first. Hey. Tomorrow's my very first professional race. I'm racing in the 300cc class. I'm going to ride my good buddy Sean's wife's Ninja 300. Had to put my own number on it. I wanted the number 650, but it wasn't available, so I'm 335. I've got 2 3s on there, and now I've got to craft my own number 5, and then get ready to head out to the track here for some practice runs, and then the real race. It's called the Rookie Challenge. It's for all new riders, new racers that just got their license. And but I'm going to be out there with Sean Kingsbury on his R6 and some other crazy dudes. So it's going to be a little sketchy. I don't know. So I'm going to be going probably super slow. I'm on a 300, and I'm on a track that's new to me, so it's going to be interesting. I can't, I'm not allowed to have cameras on my helmet, so I'm not allowed to vlog or anything like that, but I'll tell you all about it.
What's up?
What's up, Kingsbury?
So we got the 335 bike.
Yeah, with my botched up tape work, right? Yeah.
Troy Frost number 556. Turned into 558 for my wife. Turned into 335 for you. I'm
Right.
the Ninja 300. You
Yeah.
got an H2, but can you handle the power of the 300?
Not on the track, no. As we're soon going to find out when you guys come buzzing by me and teach me a lesson out there.
You'll be good. Are you going to join us in practice?
Yeah, when? Now?
Right now.
Okay.
Suit up. Let's go, baby.
Okay. Sean, being such the class act that he is, he has a chiropractor come in and give massages and acupuncture and cool stuff like that. Yeah, you guys are going to be on camera. You should have known that.
That's fantastic.
And there's his lovely wife, Josephine. Thank you for coming out here and hooking everybody up, man.
Absolutely.
You've had a busy schedule. You haven't had a break in a moment, huh?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Until, I'm talking to you.
Nice. Well, thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm gonna take over the camera here. Ebe just got his race license.
Yeah.
He's getting out for the first time on a race bike.
Right.
It's a 300cc bike, so we think he'll be good to go.
I hope so.
All right. Hey, Troy, can you grab Ebe's stand? We'll see the little sticker bomb on Josephine's bike. You have to race this?
Yeah.
You mean he gets to race it?
Yeah.
There you go. Have fun.
Quick shifter?
There's no quick shifter.
What about an auto gripper?
Yeah, obviously. There's a turbocharger too.
Right. All right.
Okay.
You're back.
He looks enormous on that thing. It's hilarious. He could eat that bike. You just did your first race.
Yep.
Sweet. I saw a guy that looked like you in a similar suit first, and I was like, that can't be the guy. And then when I saw you, there's a guy, Travis, on Triumph 675R.
Yeah.
He's coming around you on the outside,
Yeah.
and I was, and when he came up by you, he was very polite. He kind of slowed down a little bit because he's on a bigger bike.
Yeah.
And then he went to the outside, and when he did, he didn't even know I was back there. So I snuck on the inside of you. You're coming through like one of the sharpest corners in the track,
Yeah.
and you got Travis going whoosh on the outside, and me going whoosh on the inside. I'm like knee, body, elbow dragging. You can still see I have a little grass on me
Yeah.
from where I dragged through the grass, getting around you on the curbing there
Yeah.
inside. Look back, and I'm like,
Yeah.
just letting you know you were doing a good job.
Yeah.
And then,
I got a double buzz, but it didn't really disrupt my riding or anything. I was kind of expecting it. I knew that with me being one of the newer riders out there, that would happen. So
yeah, dude, you did great. Were you nervous?
no, I wasn't, because of all the training I got through the school yesterday, and when you told me your tips, I was not nervous at all. And also, what helped was I was on your lovely wife's bike. Thank you so much, Josephine, for letting me ride your bike. So I knew that I wouldn't do anything stupid because I didn't have massive power at my
Riding
disposal.
great though.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, I was expecting you to be like parking that thing.
Yeah.
You were not.
No.
You were ripping through the corners. So
Yeah.
I was like really pleased.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, thanks,
great
man. Thank
job.
you so much, Sean, for sponsoring me, having me come out here this weekend, helping me get my license. I really appreciate it, man.
Well, I'd like to thank Learning Curves for helping you with your license. They're amazing.
Yes, they are.
And CCS, Championship Cup Series, for inviting you to come out and race.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and Road Racing TV.
And Road
that's how we
Racing
met.
TV. Yeah, and you for putting it all together. That's awesome.
Pleasure, man.
And he is Road Racing TV. Link to his Facebook page is going to be in the description. It's been popping up on the screen throughout this entire video. He's got his lovely wife, Josephine. She rides his Ninja 300 on the track. He rides an R6, and he's got a great
You know what I'm doing today?
Yeah.
I'm sealing the deal on the Midwest Championship. Baby.
Wow. Congrats, man. Big high five. Hell yeah. And without people like his crew chief, John, you're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you so much for everything you do to help out Sean and the Kingsbury clan.
I love it. You know, I mean, God has given me a gift to be able to take and share with others. And how neat is that?
That is awesome, man. Keep up the great work. Wow, pretty strong too. Yeah, I like that.
You think you're fast? I'm calling you out. You got that expensive bike. You bought that expensive exhaust. You got all your parts. I'm calling you out. I got a 2011 R6. Nothing special about the motor. 100-something horsepower bike. Come on, give it a shot. And if you're not as fast as me, I'll help you get as fast as me.
Nice. Get fast. All right, so that's going to wrap it up for my amazing time out here at Blackhawk Farms. My first official pro race is under the belt here. I've done it. I've sealed it up. I did it all on my good friend Josephine's amazing Kawasaki Ninja 300, which was race prepped. My R1M was not completely race prepped. I don't have a full belly, underbelly pan, or whatever the hell I need to get, so I'm going to work on doing that so that I can ride my R1M or maybe even my Triumph 675R in the future for these amazing races. This is a lot of fun. If you guys are really into this sort of stuff, I definitely encourage you to get your racing license and participate in some of these races. Super hot out here this weekend, unseasonably hot temperatures, close to 100 degrees for late September. That's remarkable. But go ahead and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel by clicking subscribe. New videos are always uploaded to my channel. Stay tuned for more, and as always, thanks for viewing. We'll catch you next time from Blackhawk Farms Raceway.